I was like trying to get in Seth's head or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I heard you're pretty good. I think you just playing me now. And then like you just get 320 minutes. I was just packing my shit. I was just packing my shit up all pissed. I was just like, this is so lame. I was probably like such an idiot.
Did he come up and say, hey?
He was probably like, dude, that formal kid was talking shit before the series.
Oh yeah, I definitely
Dude,
said something
teammates.
like that. I was like, what an idiot.
I kept on the low for my team. I was like, dude, it just came out fucking flat.
Yeah.
Never
Came
told
out
him.
flat.
Welcome to episode number 15 of the OpTic Podcast. I missed last week. I apologize. I was visiting some tree farms in the West Coast.
What do you mean by
Like
tree
oak
farms?
trees, maple trees.
Sap trees.
Sap is in every tree. You haven't
Good
watched
job.
enough David Attenborough and it shows.
Good job. I was testing
Our
you.
planet.
You passed.
Damn, is the glasses that made you smarter? Congrats, man.
I've been had glasses and they've made me not any smarter.
The first
Until
ever
these.
Oakley athlete to be signed. It's I went to Oakley.com yesterday, and guess who I saw?
Him?
Yeah, in the front
Really?
page, smiling.
Wait,
Like a
Oakley.
football
You
with
say
Patrick Mahomes.
Oakley.com?
No way. No fucking way. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Pads on and shit, just like with the NFL team. It's
throw me
Seth
in the
at
Oklahoma
quarterback.
No, Seth would be, I don't know, he'd be a good lineman. Look at how big this boy is.
210.
Damn, same.
Be a good lineman.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Bro, it's 210? I weigh 210.
Climbing.
You weigh 210.
Bro, I was just eating everything in sight
Same.
the past 2 days.
Still do.
I'd be like, I
Oh,
want that.
days.
I thought he was
Wait,
gonna say
what
past
about you? Are
2
you,
years.
Are you,
Years.
I saw you semi-naked yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
How in?
What, you call me fat?
I'm like, damn, you look like me.
Bro, I almost
Because I
ate
took
mac
my
and cheese
shirt
at
off to
midnight
put on
last night.
like a
Almost?
different hoodie.
Or did you?
Dude,
And
why
he
did I
saw,
get
he saw my
fat?
fat
Yeah,
belly.
we had a snack pack,
When the fuck
thankfully,
did I get
with cheese and
fat?
crackers.
Okay.
That
Like,
I ate instead.
I literally woke up one day and was just like,
We had
what the
French
fuck?
fries. Dude, I need to chill, but it's just food's so good
food is just so good.
Food is
that I'm gonna continue not
amazing.
giving a fuck.
I'm going to continue not
But
giving
you know
a
what
fuck.
I-
Solidarity. Guys, let's not give a fuck.
I keep saying is like some chunky.
I gotta give a fuck.
Yeah,
He
he's-
is like
he's
some
lame.
chunky?
I keep saying you're a chubby chaser to is.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Huh?
What does she say? No, I'm not.
No, she. I
'Cause
mean,
you're fine.
She says iterations of. I chase you.
She what?
You're not chubby.
She
I
doesn't
love
like you
you.
for your looks, your personality.
No, she. Yeah, it's the personality that did it for her. But I mean, look at him. This is a handsome boy
I
and a
mean-
personality.
You
Look at that hair.
actually, you did look pretty good.
Excuse me.
Pretty good in the Oakley pic. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, you actually like.
Who took those
You
pics?
look like you showered.
Not
and
so.
You look showered.
you look showered.
That's the
You
that's
look
the
good.
limit. That's
I
where
shaved.
that's where we're going with.
Oh,
Oh, that's what's different.
Yeah.
Why?
I couldn't do it anymore.
now he's feeling like himself.
No, dude, you should at least
Dude,
like.
I couldn't do it anymore. I'd look in the mirror and didn't even recognize myself anymore.
It was just a full beard.
I said, where have I gone? I need to
How
come back.
how big are you going with your beard?
I'm gonna grow it out a little because I'm gonna keep this short.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I feel like this is only gonna work if I have like a
When
little
you go
bit of a
when you go
beard.
to the barber, do you like, yo, make me look like
That's
a soccer
actually
player
facts.
from Europe? And it's like lines. and
something
shit.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
but no, not really. I think I found a picture on the internet and just showed it to him.
You're like, this guy's hot.
Give me something like this.
Can you make me look like this?
Can
you
you
make
make
me
me
look this hot?
He's just like, yes.
It's like, I got
Oh
you.
man, Seth, you want to read? No, actually, MaNiaC, read the comments.
I always like to just skim them because I haven't looked at them yet.
Thanks for the water, Maddie. Shout out to you.
All right, today, questions from comments brought to you by MaNiaC. K. Jones, question for the podcast. When did each of you realize this was...
starting at the bottom. Now we're here,
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no-
Yeah, do your thing.
dude. Why are you starting from the bottom?
This is what I was
read from
told to
bottom to
do.
top?
He does, and he writes from right to left.
I was told to do this. Questions
That'd be
from
so
comments
hard.
from K. Jones.
Yeah, everything would be backwards.
Question
Get
for the
jammed
next
together.
Hey, you know what it
podca-
reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? That movie Arrival, where you
Oh,
can
yeah.
where
Oh,
you can read
where the
backwards and
tentacles-
forwards all
Oh,
at the
yeah.
same time.
The
That's
tentacles.
Nick. Nick has gotten to that level to where
You can read
You've ascended?
backwards and forwards at the same time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
You're just taking
Interstellar
information
show.
from anything you see.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, like when I say chair, you don't think of a place where you sit, you just see it, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if somebody was able to communicate with you just thoughts instead of words and text.
I think that's how it's going to be eventually.
Yeah, so do I. And I think that that's what happened there. Have you seen Arrival yet?
Yeah.
Beautiful,
With
beautiful.
The aliens.
Yeah, beautiful. With
The redheaded chick.
they're like this.
Yeah, they throw their tentacles at the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like.
Pod. That's what they do.
Well, they throw circles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's where it's gonna go. So that's MaNiaC, right? He can read back. Sorry, continue.
Anyways, questions from comments.
Are we
Kate
doing this
Jones.
again? Are you? Okay.
He didn't even read it.
Questions for
We
the
were
next
doing
podcast.
that thing where we interrupt him, and then he just keeps getting interrupted.
When
I
did
think he's
each
such a
of
bad
you?
reader.
No, I think is that the way he speaks is gives
Just makes you
people
wanna
so many
interrupt him.
times.
Let
I
the
think
man
it's like
speak.
I thought you were done saying.
The
'cause
way I speak just makes people want to speak
It's
over
like,
me,
holy
so
shit!
I
I
stop
don't want to hear that
speaking.
anymore. I'm just gonna start talking.
All right, go.
Question for the next podcast. When did each of you realize this was your career and not just a hobby? Let me guess, your first event when
Wait.
I got paid.
Matt, didn't we delete this one?
The fuck?
Yeah, we should have.
Well,
Yeah,
I got
no.
paid
Was that a lot?
No.
I think.
No, this is.
I might have just made
Okay,
that up.
listen, Kate Jones, thank you so much for the question. We've answered that in a million other
I got
podcasts.
paid
I told
$2,500
Matt
for first.
to delete this, and he
Passion.
did.
Oh no.
Okay, actually, we still need this. We still need this. Okay, here's the question: do you guys keep mementos from events you've won? Controller,
Roger's
hand
just like-
warmers, jersey.
Here's the crumple.
Roger's peeking over to make sure it's not thrown at him. He's like,
He's laughing in the
you
back.
just see him.
You know what? You know what my favorite laugh of Rogers is when you tell him something. He's like. Anything you tell him, you're like, "Oh, Roger, like this dude fell and then he slipped on shit and he wiped." Anyway, he's like,
He's like a villager.
"Shout out Minecraft, best game ever." Did you guys beat the dragon?
Yeah, we did.
How was
Demolished it.
You played?
Easy.
You played
Of
too?
course,
Yeah.
Dylan and Sammy died, but me and Matt finished it off.
Yeah, they're trash. Trash duo.
it? Wait, what about Karma?
He wasn't there.
He
I think
backed
he's
out.
still sleeping.
I believe it.
Yeah.
he
He's still
never
asleep.
DM'd me
He
back.
never got back
That's
to
the
him.
thing with Damon. It's like
Oh
when
no,
you,
no, go ahead.
It's like when you listen to a song too many times when it first comes out and you just start to resent it. That's him with video games. He just plays a game for 48 hours straight and then
Yeah.
won't play it again.
What
No,
does it have to do with
no.
him sleeping?
For the
Then
record,
sleeps for 3 months.
I got a text. I got a text
Right.
from Holly yesterday, and she said that
Wait, help me wake Damon up.
yeah, she's like,
Do you know where
just a,
Damon
Make
is?
Damon come to content.
just a heads
You know
up,
where my
last minute
husband is?
camping trip just got booked for Bella spring break, so Damon won't be available until Friday. So
Imagine
they're-
Damon in the forest with
He
a
didn't even
big
bring
old
a phone.
beard and he's just got
Yeah.
tin cups.
Just
Cutting
a
down
tent.
trees.
Eating-
He's
Just
like, well, how do you?
In a
how-
fucking
randomly,
lumberjack.
He's like, how do you
Looks like
open? How do
Wolverine.
you open this can of beans? He's like, fuck, he uses keys.
Savage as hell.
Just eating worms
Okay, so
off
the
trees.
question from Juvenile.
He just goes fuzzy.
Oh man, he brings a spout and then he's like, "What is that for?" He's like, he grabs it, puts it on a tree.
Right? He starts getting
Maple
sap.
syrup because he's from Canada.
Milking.
Anyway, the
Finds a
question: do you guys
beehive.
keep mementos from events you have won? Controller, hand warmers, jersey.
No.
Wait, what was the
Do you?
question?
I mean, I have my jersey still. But
yeah, jersey.
but do you
Not
no
like
no
specific-
mementos, no
Nah,
nothing?
Not really, no.
No.
I have my check from the 2009 national
Okay, you
How
championship.
guys-
much was that for?
While you think about it, I'm gonna
25
bring back.
grand
For you or for the team?
for me.
Just for you.
There's 100 grand for the team.
Oh my.
That's the only thing I've kept. Was the big check.
You don't have any big checks,
Is it
dude.
above your bed?
No,
Where is it?
I don't know. It's on some random
Probably-
wall
it's
in my
literally-
I
old
swear
room
like
at
a lot
my
of people are
house.
doing that. I swear like T2 did that.
So
Someone did that.
It's not above
It's
my
going to
bed.
bed.
this
It's
this is
What?
what I kept from when we won E League.
Ah.
Right, so we have Mixwell's mouse that he won E League for
I'd
us.
be like,
with.
what? I'm keeping that shit.
No, well,
He used the Call of Duty Black
I'm
Ops.
shitting
use
with
that.
it.
Hell yeah. How he was.
What are you taking my control?
And he's been trash
Is it
ever
like-
since you took his mouse.
Oh, it's a Death Adder.
Yeah. So
This is
he's
the
like,
last of its kind.
he's like this. You know, this org was founded on Call of Duty. Yeah, I'll play with that. I mean, I think that he just found this mouse and saw Call of Duty and wanted to give a shout out to the org. Anyway,
So he can just use anything and be a god.
yeah, and then I kept. You know how there's confetti that falls from the thing? I
Yeah.
kept it in the Snickers mini ingredients. I dumped them out into the garbage. I
stink.
didn't eat the mini
You just see Hector
the
just
mini
picking them up,
Snickers.
eating
So I was like,
pieces.
yeah, I grabbed them. I grabbed them and put
So
them
sick.
in my pocket.
That will never deteriorate.
This is such a good idea.
In this jeans pocket.
Yeah, I did. I did. I also have some stuff from when we won champs, but that's at home. But yeah,
that's not readily
I
available
do.
because he doesn't care about that victory as much as the E-League victory.
That could be true.
Well,
Why isn't it readily available?
you're still salty about when I had them on this one time.
I've seen the video.
Okay, so he's still talking about that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He's like,
I was equally upset.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I do. But that's because I don't want to call myself a hoarder. I just could collect a lot of things, and this was definitely one of them. So yes, to answer your question, I personally do. Because if I don't, then who will? Obviously, they don't. So one day I'll be able to be like, here, I got your present. This confetti.
I've collected all my jerseys.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to. Do you still have all your jerseys?
Yeah.
Do you have your jerseys?
Pretty much.
All of them?
Yeah.
How many jerseys you got?
A lot.
Really?
From different teams?
Especially from OpTic,
wanna
too.
do a
We were
jersey
changing
swap?
jerseys like every
Year.
event.
Did
No.
you ever play
Like-
for Instinct?
No. I was on BTH from
garbage.
2009 to until I joined OpTic in like 2015.
Yeah.
You were on BTH?
He was
You
a staple
loyal.
for BTH.
Were you ever on S?
No, he just never got any other
I know
offers.
that.
He was forced to
But
stay
I was
on
also
BTH.
never dropped.
Couldn't get
I
dropped from
always had
BTH.
options.
When you got dropped, you just took BTH with you, and there's like you didn't get dropped.
Yeah, and then I'd pick up 2 good players, and then there's someone they'd always just want to stick with me, and then we drop the shitter
Wasn't
and
good.
and then place worse,
That's usually
and
how
they'd
it works.
outplace me.
and they'd go on to do great things.
Hello, Matt.
Wait, you guys teamed at one point?
Yes.
They won a championship together.
Really?
We
No.
won.
Or
We won an
yeah.
event.
Yeah, the
We did.
event. Wasn't it a championship?
It
An
was.
ESL championship
It was.
on the BTH.
That was like one of my favorite. It's like top 5 favorite wins.
That's when
You
you
hear
were
that?
first coming out to OpTic and we hadn't
I
talked.
mean-
And I show up and I'm like, I see you. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? Welcome to the team. You're like, and they just
Wait,
walked
who?
in.
Me?
This guy.
Wait,
I was about to say
Really?
me.
Yeah.
Me and Matt were talking about this the other day.
I was probably
So
nervous.
Matt
Yeah,
came
right.
up to me
Too cool.
at Ghost Champs.
Yeah, I was brooding back then.
Matt came up to me at Ghost Champs. I had no idea who he
Oh,
was.
this is a good story.
Like
This is a
I
good story.
didn't know. I knew who he was, but I didn't know him at all. He comes up to me and he's like, "It's your chance to finally play me
We're
on LAN."
backstage. We're backstage behind the
Yeah,
octagon.
we're about to play. It was us first TK, our winners round 1. And I'm like, okay.
And I
then
was
we
like-
just 3-0 him in
I was,
literally
I was like
20
trying to get
minutes.
into his head or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I heard you're pretty good. I think you just playing me now. And then like you just get 320 minutes. I was just packing my shit. I was just packing my shit up all pissed. I was like, this is so lame. I was like such an idiot.
Did he come up and say, hey?
He was probably like, dude, that formal kid was talking shit before the series.
Oh, yeah, I definitely
Dude,
said something
teammates.
like that. I was like, what an idiot.
I kept
Some-
on the low for my team. I was like, dude, just came out fucking flat.
yeah.
Never
Wait,
told
what
Came
are
him.
you
out
teaming?
flat.
Sharp,
Never told him.
Sharp,
Sharpisha?
Neslo,
In
and
theory. Or Goonjar, not Neslo.
so Sharp, Goon, and Theory.
Yeah.
What a squad.
What
We
a
actually had a lot of
squad.
fun on that team.
Yeah,
That's a vibey squad.
It was
I don't
vibey.
think you get enough props for doing what you did.
What?
Just,
Yeah,
I don't
Sketching
know.
on everyone and keep moving teams?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
thanks.
mean, you have to do that.
Yeah, you have
keep
to do that.
progressing.
No,
do
not only
Taking
that, but
advantage
you
of the
started at the
always, like,
bottom. It's
Halo
not like
player.
you came in and were, you know what I'm saying, like thrown into the
I
thing.
took a
Like you
big jump.
grinded. Yeah.
No, like I went from Primal, which is the Halo team. Then I left them to go to Fear, get some experience there. Then I left them to go to TK. But that was kind of like a big jump. TK was like top 2 at the time.
Yeah.
And then I went to FaZe. And then I went to MV. Then I went to OpTic all in that year. Just hit all of them.
Yeah.
Like 1 year.
You're like, yeah, my
Loyalty.
Hey, thank you. Hey, I'm here for a little
Hella
bit.
loyal.
I'm here for a short time, not a long
I'm
time.
here to
Loyalty
grow
over
my
money.
brand and my interest from other orgs.
Maybe I
All
was
right,
super
goodbye.
loyal, but I didn't think anyone deserved my loyalty until I got on OpTic. You know what I mean?
I do appreciate that, man.
Yep.
Until you left.
Anyway, this episode is brought to you by Keeps and Raycon. I'll tell you a little bit more about them later on in the podcast.
And I
So
got
we're
top
gonna start out.
24 champs.
Did we get a chance?
Because I was just heartbroken. Sad.
Wait, when?
What? When Matt left and I
Yeah.
just
We were
Gave
we
up
were
hope?
we all were black, but we didn't tell anybody that we were wearing black for that reason.
I had 3 mains and I was the only sub. It was not fun.
No.
Who was the team when you
Wait,
were on
story.
OpTic and then left? Like it was
Dynasty.
you,
Karma, Seth,
you two.
Crim, Formal.
Yeah.
Okay, and
then-
then why'd you leave?
Because fucking. Dude. A lot of reasons.
That's a whole nother
Before I
podcast.
forget, this is a funny story as well. Okay, so when I first left OpTic, right, I got an LG, and we played against OpTic at the Pro League, okay? And, like, before the series, I'm telling my teammates were John Slackton Cap. I'm like, dude, I got this for us. Don't worry. You know, because they're playing against Sam too, which was like their AR that left too, and like I was like, bro, kick back. I got this. I'm playing against OpTic. I know everything. Mm-hmm. We just get 3 out in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. you're sitting there packing your shit. Like, I came out flat.
I'm just like, dude, I don't know. I came out flat. I was like, damn. All right.
I came out flat.
Wait, what about the story of Pierce, bro?
What?
Which
when
one?
we were eating steaks with Pierce, and he was like, wasn't that you?
Oh, Seattle? At Seattle?
Yeah, and because we were gonna get Pierce.
You guys got caught in 4K.
Because we were gonna get.
Who took that picture?
I don't know.
I want to know who took that fucking loser.
We were gonna get Pierce, and then they were like in losers from top 16.
Yeah, that's why I won the event.
And Pierce was like, I'm gonna win the event, and then they went and won the event, and then we were like, well, fuck, and then that's when everything like fell because we were gonna stick. Yeah. And then that's when everything fell apart. Like after they came back and won from top 16.
You were gonna stick.
We were gonna pick up Pierce, I think.
Instead of Damon.
Was it Damon?
Yeah. Sad times.
Damn.
I was so mad.
It was definitely fucked up.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, probably would have.
They thought they were
that.
so nasty.
Who?
Them. I'm just sitting there at Champs, like at the studio, because we had to play pool play there. They didn't even get past the studio, mind you. And I'm sitting there like cruising through pool play, right? I'm sitting with my team. We're playing our last match.
We 3-0'd the team that you lost to first round.
What's that? Sure. Then you didn't make the first round. So I'm like sitting there like playing my last pool play match. Like it doesn't really matter anymore. I'm just like chilling. I look to my left on main stage. I see fucking Pat yelling at them. I'm like, oh my God. I look at Grim and he's like fucking screaming back. I'm like, dude, they lost the series. I'm like talking to John. I'm like, yeah, beep.
We only needed one map though. We didn't need the series.
They needed one map. We're sitting there in our series just watching fucking EG keep standing up over and over again. I was like, oh my God, that's fucking horrible. But I was laughing. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Wait, and you didn't win a map?
They didn't win a fucking map.
All you needed was one map to like make it to the
champs.
bracket to champs.
We didn't get a map.
It was one of the biggest chokes. It was like one of the biggest chokes
up.
of all time.
Possibly the biggest.
Possibly the biggest.
Oh, it was a breakdown.
At the biggest moment.
At the biggest moment.
It was a breakdown for sure.
Breakdown.
Everybody, give me a B.
B.
REAK.
T. Find out what it means. All right.
There's a lot of funny stories.
Here's the topic that I want to discuss today, and by I mean the production team. Drama in Call of Duty, Hastro, Courage, 100 Thieves. Anything to say, MaNiaC?
No. I will say Hastro sucks at Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think, the only thing I gathered from that confrontation was Hastro needs to step up his Twitter game. If he's going to be in the line of fire and shooting back.
Better bring some ammo.
Yeah.
You better bring some ammo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will say, I would never, I know for a fact, I would never see Hector getting bodied like that on Twitter. Never.
Fuck no.
First of all.
Never.
It'd be impossible.
First of all,
you wouldn't be like tweeting out to like get that kind of attention in the first place.
Secondly, I talk way too much shit. And I'm way too creative.
Yeah.
Too funny. What else can I say about myself that hasn't already been said?
You got it. You know,
handsome.
We get it.
Hair. I'm kidding.
Hair.
What did you think about that? Obviously.
What I think about it?
Yeah. You hate drama, right?
Just weird behavior out of everyone.
It was weird.
Just weird.
An all-around L.
Weird behavior on the TL. It was such a weird day, but I was having so much fun because I was just streaming all day. And I was just playing like League play and pubs and I'm pretty sure scrims. And the whole day I was entertained just by like, because
you look at your chat and you see like, yo, check Twitter.
Yeah, it was
check
them.
Twitter.
It was them. And then it was Thorin against the whole COD community. And then it was, who was the last one that rounded it out?
Cell?
Oh, yeah, Cell Snake.
Just randomly throwing in his snake out on Snake.
Yeah.
Like under the table.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, what do you mean? Oh.
Like in the middle of all of the Twitter stuff, you see Cell randomly post this like paragraph that says like false narrative, I don't snake. Like you're trying to throw it in the hat. Like no one notices. Like there's too much fire going on.
Yeah. He's like, I've been saying
and
it.
Everyone just redirected
brush under the rug, but everyone was like, yo, hold on, you snake.
Everyone redirected their focus to him. It was just an all around funny ass day.
It was funny.
It was just weird behavior. Like I don't even remember how it started.
I feel like everyone was angry that day.
I think well,
yeah, like I missed Jack out of nowhere. Just
started going in on fucking
bro. All right, so I read all of that when I got to Civilization in Mexico, right? Because I was in the mountains fishing. When I got to Mazatlan,
I've been watching a lot of documentaries about Everest.
Wait a second.
Oh,
how was that?
Mountains
just
fishing.
What,
fishing.
Everest, the movie?
No, there's a lake, a massive lake in the middle of the mountains. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Wait, you haven't
we
seen-
should go. One day we should go, man. For real.
I'm down to go fishing. Like
We
soon.
should start by fishing here.
Yeah, no, but
wait till
See if it's worth.
Wait till it
went
gets
fishing.
warm, and then we'll all go because it's hella fun.
We'll
take a 24-pack of Natties.
I want to get drunk at like 4 a.m.
Natty Light.
Yes. So Jesus went fishing for the first time ever. He's never fished. Jesus.
Yeah.
Right. He caught for 2 days. He had the biggest fish at 6.9, and then he got beat on the last day by Carlos, who caught a 7. But he on his first
7 what inches?
7 pounds.
7 pounds.
Yeah.
How big is that?
Like that one right there is 8.4.
Oh shit.
His biggest one is like 4.
luck.
Yeah, it was, but it's a good. Anyway, I get to Mazatlan, and then as I'm going there, I'm in and out, and I'm like, Matt, what the fuck is going on? Send me one big paragraph. Don't send me several because I will miss it. So I get this massive paragraph from Matt, like saying, no, Matt, this Matty. And he tells me everything that's going on. And then I'm like, okay. He paraphrased everything. So I get to Mazatlan. I get to Wi-Fi. I turn my shit on. Boy, when I saw what Courage said about Stro, I was like, this boy came here to kill someone.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember what was.
It was bad.
He's going in on him, bro.
Yeah, he went in on him.
Oh, I remember he said something about
He just instantly took it to another level. Like,
yeah.
And I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then you said, hey, anything that I've ever said to you, please.
Yeah,
and then Kevin comes out with how you used to treat Courage.
You saw that? That shit's fucking hilarious.
Bro, that was so good.
That shit was
That
hilarious.
was like a good rapport that you and Courage had back then. Because you could tell that he was also part of the show, and and he'd be like, he knows that if he tweeted at you, you would come back with something funny. Yeah. It was really good. Anyway, I'm not a big drama person, but it's for the same reason that I tell Scump every single time to not defend himself, because
go embarrass yourself.
You win.
Yeah,
Seth would get bullied on the TL.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah, right.
I would just fucking
just a circle.
Yeah,
people just pushing.
he would. It's like, ooh. No, but I always tell him, like, you can't hit. It's like when they hit you, they're hitting you with what they can hit you with. Your punch is going to be stronger than him because you have a bigger following, and obviously, you're not in
be the bigger man.
Falcon punch him.
Be the bigger man.
I have been very many times.
Yeah, very many times. and I'm like, just don't do it, man. He's like, come on, can't
And
I?
then people apologize to me. Oh my god, if I expose people that apologize to me after talking shit, it's
do it,
hilarious.
do it.
They'll do it and then they'll apologize.
They'll DM you
after, and I'm like,
in private.
Yeah.
They'll DM you, be like, bro, that's my bad.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
That's my bad, bro.
Just weird
We're
behavior
cool,
all
right?
around.
Yeah, I don't think like
Drama
I
gets
think
clicks.
I'm not one to care about anybody else's business. I'm not one to tell a grown ass man how to tweet, how not to tweet. So on the Hassel thing, I'm not gonna say anything.
You already have.
But man, like my man, I've told him when I'm like, yo, you gotta, don't chill, dude. Like, why? Why do you need that sort of negative attention? Like,
I hate.
And if
drama.
you're gonna come, you better come strapped.
It just ruins my day. Like whenever you get into something like that, your whole day's ruined.
Yeah.
I don't like it either.
It happened to me.
Cue the fray. I lost a friend.
Just making phone calls on speaker. Just
good one, Josefo. Like, yeah, are you good? You good with the phone call? Cool.
Moving forward, FaZe win the $200,000 major.
Congrats to FaZe.
Congrats to FaZe.
Congratulations to FaZe Clan for
All right, can we talk? Look, I'm not
great
one.
showing.
I will say this, okay? And I'm not one for excuses. I'm not one to say that we lost because of anything. Look, we didn't shoot. We didn't do that, but we did troll.
I just don't want to talk about it.
You don't even want to
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to say about
No,
the
GG's to subliners.
Okay,
That's
GG's
it.
subline. I love that.
GG's to
I
FaZe.
love that.
Congrats, FaZe.
Cool, congrats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Okay, next.
Congrats.
Current standings.
What are we
Sitting
in?
comfortably in third.
Comfortably in
Let's
third.
go.
Look.
Well, we're not comfortable. We're tied with 80 with New York.
Yeah. It's not comfortable, and obviously you guys don't want to be there. But
It could be worse.
Could be. I mean,
It
we
could
could
be
be dead
a
last with
lot
0 points.
It could be
Anyone in
way
that position?
worse.
yeah, someone is, right?
Yeah, it's London.
London?
Wait, what position are they in?
Dead
They're
last.
dead last,
Haven't
and
won a
they're
series.
0-6 series count.
Yeah, shouldn't drop Western.
Series.
Bro, imagine
they
going
don't
all
have any
season
points.
without winning a series.
Seattle almost did that last year, I think.
What do you
That was fucking.
what do you do if you're them?
Magic.
That's
was
not
pretty
my
magic,
job.
No?
Nope.
You don't want to. It's like when your enemy is busy making mistakes, you do not interrupt them.
That is not.
I mean, it's
My
on them.
job.
Like, if you're in dead last, it's literally just on you and your whole team to just come to the collective. Like, yeah, we suck right now. We need to get better.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, dude, this is so magic. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like trying to actually turn it around. Trying to actually turn it around and like
You get
not just sitting there
Yeah, I
complaining.
get it.
No, on a real note though, like
Yeah.
it's so easy to like take that road out and just be like, dude, my team sucks. I'm getting costed.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you gotta like just buckle down and like try to get better.
And
Yeah.
nothing but make
And
me
hope
hate
you
it.
do. If you don't, you don't. But like, at least you tried instead of just bitching all year.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know because we
Nice.
don't lose. We have a good ass team. We've always had a good team, but we've never just like been champions after champions. I mean, obviously when we had the dynasty, then that was like a very specific moment in time in which that was sort of a thing that happened. But like I as much as I know that people are gonna hate this, but if you win all the time, it'd be the same thing as everybody having a Ferrari. Like it loses its luster. You have to have some struggle in order to truly enjoy. One of in one of the segments in the process, you said something. He's like, yeah, it's like we're gonna get our hearts broken. That happens, and you just brushed over that comment so easily. Like when Jude's like, he's like, how do you feel about the loss? I'm like, man, I've been losing and winning for like over a decade.
It happens,
it's
man.
part of the game.
It happens.
It's
you
part
can't
of the
expect
game.
to like have all the highs. Like,
Yeah.
there's some people out there that haven't ever experienced a win, and they've been playing for 5-10 years. Like, seriously, they just never won.
Yeah.
Like, we've tasted victory a lot more than anyone else, pretty much. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Tastes good.
yeah, it tastes good, but it's like, it could be way worse.
Yeah.
Imagine never tasting it at all and sitting there playing all day, and you're happy with top 3, and you're happy with fucking top 4. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's people like that.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen. Like we've had crazy comebacks. We've got comebacked on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just caught us so day to day. It's like
It
anything
is.
can fucking
It
happen,
is so
man.
day-to-day.
It's so day to day. And another thing we're forgetting is like we're playing online COD at the end of the day. So it's like you can only take that with like a grain of salt. We're not even playing LAN events.
No.
Which is just a whole different atmosphere altogether. And I think we've forgotten
Like,
what that even is.
We need the fuck.
Instead of driving 10 minutes to the headquarters, I'm flying 4 hours to freaking Southern California.
8 hours to London.
It's
8
just a
hours to
whole-
London. I'm
it's a
not losing
whole
that. If I'm
different
flying
vibe,
8
bro.
hours, I'm
Yeah.
coming back with a dub.
It's
just-
a whole different vibe. When you're waking up at events at the hotel, you know it's game time.
Yeah.
Like you wake up like I'm waking up in my apartment. It's like, all right, we have a match today. Oh sweet, let's go.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Different. People forget like what LAN was.
Just LAN in general.
LAN's
just
because
different,
it's
man.
everyone is on the complete same fair game.
Yeah.
There's no advantage with the internet and location and
Yeah.
And there's a crowd, which is just adds a whole different element.
And that favors us, you know, everywhere we go. Home team advantage. You heard me?
Yeah, it's
Shout
just,
out to
I mean,
the
just
Green
like
Wall.
having fans there in general and being able to see them like through your monitor a little bit, like you can see them through the cracks. Like it's just different. It really is. You know when you get on main stage, like it's time to play. Like if you're gonna fucking sit down there, you know what I mean?
You see the hype squad doing the canoe and shit. Have you ever seen them
Yeah.
do that?
No.
They all do. They have
Yeah.
like this crazy. Like they bowl. They do the bowling thing and they fall as pins.
huh.
They had like this. I'm surprised that none of our camera people ever caught that.
Damn it, Raj.
Yeah, way to go, Raj.
Roger's walking by peacefully. He's like, I got my water. This water's gonna be the best tasting water I've ever had. Really positive. And he was like, good one, Raj. It's like, fuck.
It's
Ruined my
gonna be
water.
the best tasting water I've ever had. He just hears himself getting shit talked on the podcast that he set up.
But he's gonna have to edit and hear again.
No, I think Maddie does this one.
But yeah, it could be way worse. I think that we took a lot from it as a team. I think that it was necessary for us to really learn. I mean, we already got like kind of knowledge in Search and Destroy, and we reworked the whole game mode. But now, like losing Garrison the way we did, now we know like we can't do that again.
Thank you for watching, and pardon the interruption. I just needed to tell you a little bit something about our sponsor today, Keeps. Did you guys know that 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of hair loss by the time that they're 35? Woo! Couldn't be me. More than 50 million men in the U.S. suffer from male pattern baldness. Now, I will say this. I said that it couldn't be me, but I mean that. If I saw or noticed that my hair was receding, my hairline was going, I would have immediately taken action and made sure that I took advantage of every single option and opportunity that I had out there, right? There are only 2 FDA-approved medications that can prevent hair loss, and guess what? Keeps offers them both, right? Keeps offers a simple, stress-free way to keep your hair. Convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months, so you don't have to leave your house, right? It's in discreet packaging, right? Proven results, low cost because treatments start at just $10 a month, and Keeps offers generic versions if that's what you want to go through. Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors. The prevention is key. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast, right? Get started now. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/optic to get and receive your first month of treatment for absolutely free. right? That is keeps.com/optic, OPTIC, to get your first month for free. Keeps.com/optic to receive your first month of free treatment for free. All right, so go ahead and get in there because after it's all said and done, once you visit the website, you see the options, you see the treatments, then you can make a very, very knowledgeable and well-informed decision as to what it is that you are going to want to do. Now, the second sponsor for today's podcast is none other than Raycon. I don't know about you, right? But I feel like I'm always looking at the screen, now more than ever. And when you do, whether you're an avid news watcher or in serious need of distraction, unplugging yourself is easier said than done. One of my favorite ways to rest my eyes and still get the content I'm itching for, by putting on my Raycon wireless earbuds and listening to something great. Whether you're catching up on your favorite news podcast, binging an audiobook, or powering through every single trivia video that we've ever uploaded to the OpTic Gaming and OpTic Chicago channels, this is what is going to make a difference in your ears, right? A pair of Raycons in your ears can make all of the difference, okay? No dangling wires or stems to get in your way. Raycons come in a range of stylish colorways, but always comfortable in-ear fit for more discreet look. Raycons are built to perform anywhere, anytime, whenever, whether in water, sweat-resistant construction, and Bluetooth that pairs quickly and seamlessly to your mobile device. And with enough battery to last you 6 hours of playtime, you can unplug for a while, right? It makes it easy for you to do that. The best part about this, you're asking what the best part is? Raycon makes great sound accessible to everyone with wireless earbuds starting at half the price of other premium audio brands. And right now, Raycon's offering 15% off their products for our listeners. And here's what you've got to do to get that 50% off, okay? You go to buyraycon.com/optic. That's BUYRAYCON.com/OPTIC. And that's it. You'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order, so feel free to grab a pair and spare. That's 15% off at buyraycon.com/optic, buyraycon.com/optic to get your 15% off. So there you have it. Go get an excellent offer through buyraycon.com/optic to get your 15% off. Back to the podcast.
I mean, another thing too is just like when the game's this early, like it's still pretty early in the game. That was the first event. Like, you just don't play the same event that you're gonna play at Champs. Like, and it's just annoying every single year. You know, like last year, what was last year? MW.
Yes.
How many iterations of the meta was it before you guys got to?
What do you mean you don't even know what happened? We should have beat FaZe.
No, I'm saying like MW. Like, what was the first event in MW? Like everyone was using
Red London.
Dot M4s and shit, and then
Minnesota, then London.
Yeah, like Red Dot M4s, and then before that, like every year there's 4 battles in AW. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Ops 3, there's Vespers all in the first couple months. Like it just changes.
XM4. Oh my
god, the XM4 is gone now. So it's like that event didn't even fucking happen.
Yeah,
we have a brand new game now that we have to play in practice.
Yeah,
which is just like so like crazy. It's like, what are we gonna play at Champs?
I called the XM4 was gonna get GA'd the first time I shot it. I said this thing is OP.
Well,
and it
you
took
went off.
Everyone else.
You got like 12. You went 12-0.
It took everyone else months until they were like, okay.
No, everyone knew it was OP. It was just because everyone was okay with it because everyone was good with it. So no one said anything.
Yeah, the skill gap went from like this to like that with the XM4.
It really did.
It made like not as good AR players really like.
It's not an AR gun. It's like it's a super flex gun, but not even really
like
a
a
flex.
hybrid?
It's literally just like if you're a flex player, you can use M4 on every map, and you're flexing at that.
It was like a better MaNiaC.
Yeah, a way better.
Literally,
MaNiaC.
It's like a Razorback in Black Ops 3, best gun ever made. Period. End of stories. The best hybrid ever,
or something like that.
I was nasty.
That thing was fun to use, but I
don't
know about that.
What I don't like, and I don't get at what point we're going to get to the point where we're not going to be changing games every single event.
It's so hard, dude, because it's like, how are you supposed to convince a team that's doing really well with one meta to take everything off and just completely, play a new game? It's like, they're not going to want to do that. And like, the way it was before is everyone felt comfortable with the M4 because the gun was so good. Both their ARs are doing good, like, pretty much every game. Mm-hmm. It's, like, hard to do bad with it. So you just automatically assume your team is getting better.
Oh, it was hard to do bad with it.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I would prefer a Krieg. Like, I've seen people trying to run the QBZ and other guns, and they're getting GA2, like, already in the EU Challenger scene. But, like, the AK-74U is not really a sub either. That thing can map people. Like, you shouldn't be able to just chow confidently across the map against an AR.
Well,
that's not how a sub is supposed to be.
There's restrictions on that, too.
Yeah, so now they're, like, dumbing that gun down until it's, like, pretty much only get up close. And then, like, a Krieg. I don't know.
And I know.
Vanilla, I feel like Vanilla kind of class setups always make for the most fun COD. Like people want like different guns and stuff. I think that like 2 guns that actually serve their purpose and serve their role are way better to watch than the XM4 just 3-bullet people and like get bailed out by dumb kills. Like that's just like it's not methodical at all. It's
there's
just
no structure to it.
Yeah,
You're just like
no
popping
structure.
pieces everywhere because you're like, I can with this gun. Up close, far, doesn't matter.
But viewers love that shit because it's exciting and people get 2 and 3 pieces and it's like as a player it's like it's not fun.
Yeah. I witnessed yesterday. I played League for the first time ever yesterday with the old man of OpTic. I witnessed it firsthand. Me, Diesel, Hutch, and Arando were playing, and we played the 5 placement matches.
Imagine searching League play and just you're the 4th on Umo. You're just like, fuck.
I'm backing out.
Getting carried.
Unplugging your modem, hoping the rank doesn't.
carried.
Throwing your PC out the
I'm
window.
backing out insta.
You're not playing with us ever again.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I witnessed Diesel carrying as he usually does. I witnessed Hutch
Struggle.
The
just being a
Grandmaster?
passive, being a passive.
Going positive.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
seven,
It was
doing
just,
nothing.
yeah, just like
Losing
just not
6-3.
helping the overall goal of the objective, right? Like he never like I had 156 hill time. He had 15 seconds hill time.
That's
right?
me.
Okay, so we all 5 placements. He got played in Grandmasters or whatever the fuck. Diesel got placed below him, even though he carried for 5 straight games.
Yeah.
And I got advanced when clearly, I am like
Yo,
the
Nick, what
most
do we call
exciting
that? Garb.
So you're
Which
guard.
color did you get?
Go.
Orange or green?
orange.
Oh, my shit.
Wait, what's green?
He didn't even get green.
I don't even know what green is.
Yeah, me either. Well, anyway,
green
What-
is
Participant.
where you guys are
Thanks
talking.
for playing.
Yes, where you guys are making fun of, I'm making
go
fun of,
pub.
obviously, because I witnessed that it's bullshit and it doesn't work, right? Because Diesel should have gotten Masters,
Worked for all
Hutch
of
should
us.
have.
So if you were to rank who played the best and contributed the most to your all's wins, how would that rank?
Me, Diesel, Hutch.
I wonder how their list would go.
Yeah, I wonder how they're
Numbers don't lie. I got the most hill time and I had more kills than Hutch, where Hutch had less kills than me and had less time in hill, but
What
he
about
had a better
Diesel?
KD. Diesel just didn't even touch the fucking hill, but he got the
Static.
most kills out of everyone. But pieces in the hill, me.
Damn.
I'm the dirty player.
Did you ever go positive?
No. How can I when I'm getting 156 hill?
He's getting mad. He's getting mad. I'm
Well, how can I?
tone it down.
Anyway,
Yeah.
bottom line is
Just
this.
let it go.
Bottom line is
He's
this.
getting pissed.
You're eating by yourself today. Have fun. Anyway, what's next that we have on
Did
there?
you even
Next.
go positive?
It's like why even
No.
it's like this is what I don't get.
Besides the point.
This is what I don't get. Like as a studio, and I know that they work hard every single day, and I know they had pressures on them to release this thing. But if it wasn't ready, why release it? You're getting shit talked right now because it's not out. Okay, like where's League Play? Where's League Play? I'd rather not have League Play than be pissed at having that piece of shit.
Whoa!
He's
Break out that
so pissed
checkbook.
about that it's orange. You got the orange.
That's a
one.
fine.
I shouldn't have gotten orange.
If you got purple, you think
Advanced.
he'd be saying this? He'd be like, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's accurate. If it would have been accurate, I would have been accurate.
Well, that's why there shouldn't be that. There's no like indication
No
as to why
elo?
you get put into that specific like threshold. There's no. We don't even know what it's based off of. Like,
Yeah.
it could be score per minute. It could be wins.
I think it
could
is
be,
score per minute.
It
I
could
feel
be
like it's
KD,
based off
like-
of like your pubs before that, to be honest.
It low-key could be
I
off
think
that.
it is.
It could be off that.
Just
Because like
everything.
I've seen Troy lost like 2 games like when we were playing our league plays, and he still got Masters. Where I feel like it's just like
What
because
did
of his
you
pub
get?
stats, Masters. We
What
all
did
got
you
Like
get?
Masters.
that should not.
It was pretty accurate for us.
Well, yeah, because your tags, and your pro players, you think the leagues doesn't know that they need to
Bro,
sneak
people
in?
come into the
I
chat
know.
and they're like, they whitelist your names. You're
Yeah,
not that good. And
100%.
I'm like,
You're not that good.
You know what? You know what else?
I'm like-
You know what else? You know what else?
I'm like, what the
Hutch
fuck?
has a creator code.
Do you?
No,
What?
I'm gonna tell you why I don't have a creator code, because I'm a team owner, and
Oh,
if
yeah,
they give it to me, then they have to give it to fucking Ben Spoon, who I love dearly, but he doesn't play Call of Duty, but he's gonna get one.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the Nadeshot stuff that happened in League of Legends, I think it was, where he got something early, and then like other owners complained that everybody should get it
I don't remember.
because this access to recruiting, and I'm like, I can guarantee you, Nadeshot was not recruiting anybody by playing fucking with them. The dude does not do that part. Well, go ahead, read it up.
Speaking of Nadeshot,
Yes.
Nadeshot is getting a "sex is temporary, gaming is forever" tattoo.
Love it.
Good for him.
I need to start getting fucking tatted.
Same. I'm
Yo,
trying
wanna
to
go get tats?
Yes.
Would you ever get
tats?
tattoos?
Yes.
I'm gonna get bright red lips and a motorcycle.
Right there.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to get T2P right here.
Yes.
Don't look at me in the eyes when you do that.
No,
bro.
come on.
Paige and her friends
Do
got
it.
something like inside of their
Do
thing.
it.
You guys should do it.
Do it.
You
ever seen Starsky and Hutch?
actually want
Do
to
it.
get tatted.
Or what if you get formal, I get Scump? That'd be so cute.
Wait, you get Scump?
I get Scump.
Okay.
Okay,
I
you're
think I'm
getting
gonna get
weird
a
with
face
it. And
tattoo.
you
You
can
get
stop
formal.
looking me in the face.
Come on, man.
Dude, stop looking
Look
me in
at
the
me.
face.
I'm gonna get a
Look
face
at me.
tattoo like right here,
Look at me.
No.
like right here beside my ear, and
Yeah.
one on my neck as well.
What's the ear one gonna say?
I don't know.
I'm
You're
listening.
not gonna get a face tattoo.
I'm listening, just right.
Okay.
Or insert Q-tip here and then point an arrow and then.
Have an arrow. Just
Q-tips are bad for your ears.
How many retweets would
I
it take for
clogged
you
my
guys
ear one
for you to
time.
get Scump
It
tattoo
was
and for you to
bad.
get a formal tattoo
For me to get a tattoo?
that says formal?
I do want to get... I'm not
Come
doing
on.
that.
5.
nah.
5 retweets.
gifts.
5
Gifted?
retweets.
See, because formal's kind of like...
5 retweets.
Formal's
that's
kind of
it.
cool because you
I'm
can do
cheap.
like things with it. Like you could get like formal and then get like a little tuxedo
thought
with a
about it?
penguin
Like he's
in it
thought
or
about it?
something.
Yeah, you
A
thought
little
about it.
penguin in a
That's
tux-
such a Seth tat.
A little penguin in a tuxedo, formal
That's
above
such
it.
a Seth tat.
If you get
a
Scump,
penguin in a
The
tuxedo.
fuck are you gonna put for Scump?
What is a
Put
scump?
the old cat.
According to Urban Dictionary, it's dirty, foul, ejaculatory fluid.
Wow. Say that again.
That fits you
Dirty,
perfect.
stinky, foul, ejaculatory fluid.
Did you
On
did
Urban
you put that?
Dictionary.
Did you put
Scump?
that?
Yeah, I did that.
He's like,
That's what I want to
That
be known
sounds like
as.
something you would
He's like,
put.
he's like, I gotta go to Urban Dictionary. He's like, what am I? Oh, I
Did
am.
nothing. He was
Just
like,
says
"Let
on
me fix
Urban
that."
Dictionary, verified. Seth's picture.
What?
And still has the same description.
So it
approved
happened
it.
when one night where Frosty
Trying to take it
said
down for
how
years.
many retweets
Flagging
for
it.
you to get a sexist temporary tattoo, and Nadeshot said 1 million.
They said 100,000.
100,000.
Oh, 100,000.
That shit got beaten in an hour.
That she got beaten in an hour,
That's crazy.
and
And
then,
then he said 1 million to get.
Yeah.
to
Then he,
allow you
Yeah,
to pick
well,
a
he tried to,
location.
like,
then he
like,
tried to
use
reach.
that.
Yeah. Then he wanted the super juice.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it for $1 million.
But not
Yeah.
on the
Let me get
face.
this silly.
So it's like,
Oh,
then who
yeah.
cares?
what
If
what would you get it?
Where would I get
Sexist
that
temporary.
specific
Yeah.
tattoo?
Right
on your
cheek.
ass cheek? Yeah.
Under the fold.
Just straight on your taint. Just line going down your taint.
I would hate to be that.
If anyone ever wanted to see it, they'd have
Balls
to
to
get
butthole.
Can you
so,
imagine?
like-
It's like you're at that tattoo shop. And it's like, all right, put your leg right.
That would hurt so bad.
Yeah, it would.
Like, zzz,
Dude.
imagine.
Oh my god.
I would not be able to do it.
You're just
Where would you get
legs
it?
around the
What?
around his head.
You said you want to get tatted. Where would your
Nice,
first
yeah.
tattoo be?
Choking him.
Somewhere on
just-
my arms.
Yeah.
Oh my
Eagle
God.
fly. Eagle fly.
Holy shit.
What would it be?
I'm a
What would
bandwagon.
you, where are you gonna
To
put
get a
your
different
optic tattoo?
The same
Huh?
spot.
Your optic
He's
tattoo
just
right
sitting
here.
Nah.
there.
Wait, where's your optic tattoo going?
You're getting one?
If I get one, I think I'm gonna do like
Yeah,
have like
fuck, you have
BTH
no-
somewhere on this arm
better
and
get
like
that shit
optic
tatted.
somewhere on this arm.
And then the green wall, and then Hulk's busting through it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the Hulk has Seth's face on it for some reason.
And then
Yeah.
BTH, you have someone holding up the sword, and it's on fire, and
It's
it's like a
Ace.
fucking long-haired
See, I need to take
Norwegian.
you. Imagine it's Ace.
It's a long-haired, like Thor-looking Norwegian type dude. The,
No,
the
it's
blades
Ace.
on
I
fire.
take Seth to the tattoo shop with me, and I'm like, explain what I want. Can you explain to the person drawing it? He's like, all right, so he's holding a sword.
Hey, creativity don't come free.
I need that.
Hmm?
I need that.
You need my
specific
creativity?
tattoo. I need not that specific tattoo. I do need your creativity.
What did you
Man,
want
I
to get?
do need tattoos.
Yeah, what did you want to get, and where?
I'm gonna get.
Because you weren't serious about the side.
I was.
Serious.
You
I
would get a
want-
face tattoo,
Yeah, like on the
Says, I'm
side.
listening.
dude. What if you?
No.
No.
That'd be good.
We hear you.
What would you get?
But I do want a bunch of. I want like my
would get
neck,
neck tattoos?
my neck, chest, and arms.
I could see him having his neck tat for some reason.
You would look badass with neck tattoos,
would.
bro.
Like a koi fish, just so you could see its lips.
Yeah.
Like scales are all colorful and shit.
Exactly.
You should get barbed wire.
I'm gonna get a freaking Pokemon sleeve.
Oh,
You like
yeah.
Pokemon?
Just all 150 of them.
I'm gonna have a full Magikarp evolution up my arm, and it's gonna be in the ocean. And Gyarados is just gonna be coming across my chest.
That would look hard.
Yeah.
So what would you get on the neck?
I don't know.
Wings?
I don't have that. Oh, on my chest, I know I'm gonna get an eagle like coming out of flames because it was dude, that's sick. Nah, it's
fucking sick.
Dude, with tattoos, sorry.
It's like the symbol of like it's called like rising from the ashes of addiction.
Phoenix.
It's on like this.
Yeah,
It
Phoenix.
might be.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
So you're
Eagle
Dumbledore.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
You want? Why don't you just get Dumbledore?
Anyways, that's on like a
Dumbledore
coin
was
they give
on
you in
that
rehab.
shit. If you guys
Dude,
couldn't tell,
Dumbledore was fucking twisted.
he was twisted the whole. He couldn't even say his lines. He's like, Harry. Oh shit! Sorry, Rowan. What's
At
his
the end, his
Rowan?
hand was like going black. Like, someone want to check that out? Dumbledore, are you good?
Sorry. Continue.
His hands falling apart.
That's it.
That's your chest.
That's the one tattoo.
Okay, but
I
what
know I'm
about
gonna get.
your neck?
I don't know.
He's gonna get like
I'd
some
have to.
kissy
I need
lips.
to like talk to a tattoo person. Like I
Go
don't
to my
know how
guy.
the
What do you mean talk to
you
a
say
Beware,
and
beware's
like
my
see how
guy.
the process.
You can't go there and ask
Fucking-
him for an idea.
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
have
no.
to
You
have-
got, you got to, and you got to.
I have ideas. Currently not being on the spot. I can't think of my ideas, but I have one at least.
for your
I
first
don't know.
tattoo.
I really don't know.
I just know I want them.
I'd want something subtle as fuck, like something on my finger or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on your trigger
A
finger.
mustache.
Yeah.
Just get a mustache right here.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
People do that. I was
That'd be
actually
fucking
thinking about
hell.
doing that.
Yo, that's actually
What?
not. Yeah,
Getting a mustache on
Please
your
don't do
finger.
that.
Just
Oh, on
Yeah,
your
like, you
finger.
draw a
then you
little-
look at
I thought
people.
you were saying he's getting a tattoo of a mustache. I was like,
I told
what?
Castro that he should
Yeah.
get his logo has a mustache. Castro, so I'm like, you should get it right here so you could be like this.
Yeah.
That's
But I
pretty
already
cool.
got this one, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. What if you shave? He's like, I'm not gonna shave. I'm like, all right, don't get it, then motherfucker. Fuck. Just say no. Just
Yeah,
shutting
I'll
down
get my shaving
my
soon.
things. What's up? What's the next topic that we got on
Halo
there?
teases BR again.
What do you think?
What did you just say?
I
Halo
don't know.
teases
Way to
BR
introduce
again.
the topic.
Halo, yeah, dude,
said
I'm just
that so
I'm so
fast.
sick about hearing Halo shit, dude. Like, come out with the fucking game. I
Yeah.
ask my chat all the
Fuck
time, are you gonna
Halo.
play the new Halo? Are you gonna play the new Halo? I'm like, bro, when the fuck is it coming out?
Yeah.
Like, it
Dude,
keeps getting
I would
pushed
five
back.
you on screen.
It's dude,
It's
like,
a 4.
It's a 4, dude. You will
Well,
probably
that's
would
how
five
it
me.
is.
DMR is
Well,
not
I'm
a 4.
flooring you.
DMR is not a 4.
Yeah, why do
And
you
I'd
want the
five you with
DMR?
Bloom.
The DMR was in one game.
I'd five you with
His
Bloom.
favorite Halo was Reach.
Yeah.
With Bloom.
No, it wasn't. See me on Sank.
That's still
I'm
Reach.
literally fouring you. BXR, BXR, BXR.
Remember when I was streaming Halo 2 that one time and you came in the room and like grabbed the controller and you actually like started going
Just
off
shitting.
somehow, like standing while playing and just shitting?
Yeah, I'm
Overkill,
good at
What the
overkill,
fuck?
overkill.
I'm
Were you
good.
mad?
It's like,
I'm good at Halo.
Were you mad? Were you like, fuck?
No, I was just glad it was happening on my stream.
that's the
He's
way
like,
Nick
yes,
like
content.
operates his life.
Wait, what game
As long
was
as you
it?
get clips for
Halo
him on his
2.
stream, he loves it.
It was on Ivory Tower.
I love that map.
And yeah, you had the sniper.
You did the
and
same
you were,
thing,
like,
right?
Kind of going off.
What?
Didn't you do that on your
Oh
stream
yeah,
too?
he did it on my stream too. And
Oh
Halo
yeah, got like
3
kill
on the
apocalypse
pit.
or something.
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
He's
That clip
so
was
jealous.
garb.
He's somehow jealous of that. He like somehow made that about
I guarantee
him.
you, day one, Halo comes out, I'll actually beat you.
Like, where does that confidence come from?
You're only better than me because you practice more.
Oh yeah, that's probably it.
Listen, I say that all the time. The only reason you guys
Wait,
are pros
wait.
is
We're not
'cause y'all
gonna
get
Seth
play
didn't go to a
8.
Halo event, and I saw him there. Halo
Yeah,
4.
with Brian Saint.
Yo, tell me I
Yeah,
didn't
did
see
he
him at
get,
a
like,
Halo
top
event getting
24?
fucking top 64.
Guard.
Oh, that was
Just getting
embarrassing.
screamed at.
Guard.
I was like, fuck
That
this
was
shit.
embarrassing.
Go back to
He couldn't handle a hand bracket.
We actually almost beat them too, and apparently they had the game for like a week or like a couple weeks early. We
Oh,
almost beat
is
them.
that the Halo 4 event?
Florida fucking jackalopes. Remember
Oh
those guys?
yeah,
Jackalopes. That's
Yeah,
dope
that was
ass
their
name.
name.
dude, that was
I thought it was a
that was
coincidence.
such.
Were they
scum.
actually good?
No,
No,
they
you
just had
almost
it early.
beat
Nah.
You just
How-
lost to like shitty AM kids that had the game early. Nice.
Yeah, you lost to like the AM
got
kids that
second.
played forever, but like
Like-
haven't really done good ever.
People that I played in finals also had the game early. It was like Ninja and them. Ninja,
What did you
Goofy,
get?
Ryan, Noob.
You didn't play that?
In Halo at that event, I think I got 5th or 6th.
Lying
We lost
ass.
it. No, we lost the status quo for I think top.
You lost
4.
to fucking Flame
Snake
Sword?
Bite. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we played them. Played them.
Wait, who was
Anyway.
your team?
I don't even
Me,
remember who.
Snipe Down,
It
Hines,
was
and
me,
APG.
Brian Saint, Nadeshot, and
Clayster.
was it Clay? No, Clay wasn't on our
Clayster
team.
was there, I think. I think
Yeah, he was
Clayster
on a
was
different
there.
team.
Oh,
On Halo for the Halo 4.
Yeah, he was on a
event?
I
different
think he
team.
was actually
Right.
doing well too. I remember seeing him. He was like playing on the main stage, I think.
He's
Or,
like,
well,
no, he
main stage.
wasn't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he was. I remember
I
he
think
was like
doing good.
sniping people.
He was playing against like Fnatic. Straight sicking them. I'm pretty sure.
So they got bodied.
Yeah, they lost the series.
Glacier held his own.
I guess, but he could have been statting.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think that what is it? What is it about 343? What's going on over there?
I think they're just fucking. Actually, I have no idea.
I think they're nervous to release one.
I will say this. I just don't think. No offense, because I'm friends with a lot of people that work over there.
I'm not really
so they're gonna take offense to this, but I just don't think they're like good. Like the people who like do the coding and shit. I just don't think they're like good at that. Like because like there's something just wrong with every game. 343 it just feels wrong. It feels wrong. I just don't think they have like a good team.
Damn. Like
and
that
no offense.
You didn't say it so like.
No offense.
If you didn't say it so genuine, it wouldn't have sounded nearly as bad.
Well, it's because I've asked this question
team.
fucking daily, or every time I stream, or
You're
just
fed
like
up.
it's like I've had it up to here.
I've had it up to this line. You see this line? That's where I have it. If it hits my second line on my head, I'm sick of it.
But yeah,
I feel like it's hard for them too, though, because like if you try to compare any new Halo game to like Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 1, it's like how are you even supposed to compete with that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everyone holds Halo to that standard.
Yeah.
I mean, same
And
thing
now
with
here we are
COD.
I mean, the
later.
games are like
They're all right.
I mean, but they also get to like kind of cruise off those Halos as well.
Yeah,
Like I
true.
feel like if they came out with these games and it was called fucking Shooter.
Yeah. That wouldn't be good.
Just some other, some
People just buy
other
it 'cause it's
name that,
Halo.
people
Yeah.
just keep buying them because they're Halos. If it was called fucking OpTic 1, fucking, they wouldn't.
making up game names.
and the only thing
See,
he
like
could come
a
up with
person
was
like
what
me
he
is
read.
at 343 giving these ideas, and they're like, it's not bad. Like, I need to be fired.
I just feel like if they release it,
I got an idea. Fire me, please.
if they release a BR and it's not good, I mean, it's like
You can have a
Dude,
pretty
they
sick VR in Halo too.
dude, they
you know what I mean?
could,
It could be
yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah, with the warthogs and shit.
Where you fall in with the fucking...
Dude,
You fall
that
into
would
the
be
ring?
so sick.
What?
the ring, Halo, the ring.
You can fall into the ring.
You fall into it. That's where you. That's the where you battle royale.
Bro, and then the circle
Oh, I
is
see
called
what
the
you're saying.
Halo.
Yeah. So
The
you
Halo's
literally are
closing
jumping
in.
from
Tinier and tinier.
You're jumping
from
from the
Oh,
Covenant
yeah.
spaceship.
The Halo's closing in, and then
Instead of gas,
the
it's
guy,
the Halo closing.
bro,
in.
and then the guy that's reigning victorious, the Halo like consumes him, and then it rises. Phoenix.
Have you ever seen
goes
Alien
Phoenix.
vs Predator, where all the aliens are like running up the temple,
Oh yeah,
and the
yeah.
Predator like blows them all up? I'm pretty. Don't touch me.
Dude, that game would be sick
Just
though. Imagine
knocked
sniping
over.
in like a Halo VR.
Yeah.
That'd be
that would be
sick.
sick.
I would
That'd be
play
so
it
sick.
100%.
That would be. Do you think sniping in Halo though, or in a Halo BR, should be a one-shot kill though, like a
The head,
headshot?
yeah.
Yeah.
That would. The sniper just
But
has
it'd
to be
have
like
have some-
super
it'd have
hard to get.
It'd have to be
or,
like it'd have to be hard to hit too. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
hit scan. Like it can't be hit scan.
yeah,
It'd have to be like Gears of War. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like how Warzone is.
because
You have
like
to lead your shot or something.
yeah.
It'd have to be hard.
it's definitely like easier sniping in Halo. So
You have to take auto aim.
it
away,
would just be
like,
so
something
annoying just walking and just like
You definitely have to have sprint like in a battle royale.
don't
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
Don't
You'd have to, or else unless
Would there
like,
be vehicles?
unless
Would
the
you-
map's
would
the
there be-
size of like coagulation. Like, is that how big the map is?
Would there be
If so, you can
ghosts and
walk.
stuff? Would there be
I'm sure
ghosts,
there'll be
banshees?
Ghosts,
Yeah.
banshees.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god! Imagine
That'd
a guy in a
be-
banshee at the end, just fucking
Bro,
just doing
I played
tricks.
Halo 2 on PC, and so I was using keyboard and mouse, fucking flying a Banshee. It's so OP.
Really?
You turn your DPI up to like 10,000, and you're just
What?
fucking, yeah. It like completely changes the way the Banshee moves.
That's
I was
crazy.
actually getting like pretty nasty in the Banshee.
But also,
Hell yeah,
imagine
you
running
were.
into someone who's camping the whole game with a sword, and you're just like, dude,
Or a
The-
shotgun.
what are you doing in there?
Just
yeah.
camping a corner. That would be so.
I don't know. I do think that they need for the sake of their own culture, they need to release something that people are gonna be fucking hype about.
Yeah, because it's like I'm not.
I
even,
want
like,
to be able to
They
be
have
like
to release a BR. They just have to do it right though too.
Yeah.
I want to be able to. I want to say it was like, let's get a fucking team in there. You know what I mean? It's just right now there's like no incentive for anyone to really like be in there. You know what I mean? Like it, and I feel bad for the players more than anything because they're ready to go to work, but no one's putting them to work. If I was a Halo community, I would figure out a way to just go back and play the old ones and just hold
They've
those
been
underground.
doing. That's
Yeah,
what
but
they've
no,
been doing.
who's promoting it? Where is it? Why isn't it at the Hex quarters
Because
live?
it's only $1,000
And it's
for
only
winning.
like a fucking a placeholder until the new game comes out.
Yeah.
So they're just like thinking about it like that. It's like, play this.
They're
for
just
now.
thinking, how can we keep something going?
Something
with
relevant.
spending the least amount of money.
Yeah.
They're just like, $1,000 if you win weekly tournament.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on over there. I have no high hopes for it, but like,
I haven't watched
it's good, I'll
Halo
play
in
it.
a minute.
No, there hasn't been anything to watch.
yeah.
Anyway, I personally think that that it's needed.
I
I hope
miss
that they
Halo.
do. I hope that they
Watching Halo was
figure it
sick.
out
It was.
because that community needs it
Dude,
badly.
imagine Halo events in front of like a big crowd, like how crowds are now.
Like a COD
That would have
champs
been
crowd.
crazy.
It was big back in the day.
Nah, like
It
not
wa-
like that.
It
though.
was big for its time,
For
and
the
like
first-
having the stands.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
first couple of
That
years,
was-
like just having
that
the
was cool.
bleachers was cool.
Yeah.
And that's only like what, like fucking 120 people maybe.
Yeah.
But imagine like 1,000 people.
Imagine
That'd be
10,000
crazy.
people.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
Imagine our
no-scope?
event last year for the Huntsman. That shit would have had 7,000 people just.
Yeah, that'd been crazy too.
That shit would have been lit.
Yeah, dude, it would have been nice. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you, boys, for stopping by. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the podcast, leave a like on the video. And also, huge shout out, obviously, to the sponsors who sponsor the podcast. Certainly appreciate their support. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Peace.